Going to Route 91, you know, it was just a place for family to gather, and it started off great. I first heard like what seemed to be firecrackers.
And I was the crazy lady on one knee saying it's a gun. 58 amazing people lost their lives that night. I was watching everything and screaming for him to come back because I was sure that him risking his life for other people, I was going to lose him too.
My name is Rob Ledbetter. I'm from Las Vegas.
My name is Tara Lynn Ledbetter, and I am Rob's wife.
I was an airborne ranger, I was a scout sniper, I was in Cav Scouts. 9/11 happened, so I joined back up again at that time.
I served in the National Guard, and then from 2005 till the tail end of 2007, I was active duty.
Without the military training and without God and the things that I've seen in the past and gone through, I might have acted differently, you know? But it definitely gave me a clarity of, hey, get to safety, then assess the situation again, and then help those that are in need.
My name is Nolan Wheeler. I've been tattooing for 20 years, and I'm working out of Las Vegas, Nevada at the Silica Tattoo, and today we're tattooing Rob Ledbetter.
When we got the news that he was going to be on Service and Ink, he was ecstatic, like a kid in a candy store.
I'm impressed with Rob for what he's done on Route 91. I've heard the stories, and I'm excited to actually meet this guy.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, buddy, how are you doing?
So as our clients come in, we sit down and have a chat with them, bouncing ideas back and forth to be able to compose a piece for them.
Well, I've always wanted a military tattoo. I was in Route 91 too, and I want to kind of incorporate that a little bit. The emotions of that day were a little rough. We were on our last day of Route 91, enjoying Las Vegas like I've done for years at that concert. When the firing started, I was in shock and I didn't know what to feel. I'm at a country concert, having a good time. I got my friends and family here. When I started seeing people fall and get hit, I just helped the people that were right there, you know. Applied some tourniquets and some pressure dressings, and there's a couple head wounds, you know, I took care of, and I just went into go mode and just started helping people. It's all I could do at the time.
This is not the first Route 91 tattoo I've done. I try to make every single one unique, and Rob's no different.
We kind of both came up with the idea of St. Michael. St. Michael is a archangel. He's the defender of, you know, military and police. He protects the weak and things like that. So I thought it was a great symbol that he came up with to put on my forearm.
I guess give me a few minutes and I'll just draw something up and see what we can do.
That sounds great. I appreciate it, buddy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Man.
So I'm composing the piece. The statue's a way to commemorate his time in the service, and the Roman numerals are just a way to incorporate the Route 91 event, and it's a subtle way to capture that. Well, I sized the piece up, and any smaller, you're gonna lose all the detail in the face and whatnot. So it's gotta be big, it's gotta be bold, and I'm really hoping that he's gonna like this one.
All right, man.
Hey, buddy.
All right, so this is what I got.
Nolan came out with a tablet, and it represented everything I wanted in a tattoo. I mean, it couldn't have been a better piece. I love it, dude. That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
Heck yeah.
He did express to me that he wants to continue a full sleeve to do with the military service, so it's going to be challenging to be able to place it in a way where I can actually build into it later on.
Nolan just put the stencil on my arm. It's even more amazing on my arm than it was on the tablet.
For this piece, I'm expecting about 8 to 10 hours, and it's going to be a long day session for him.
So it's 5 o'clock, and let's get this going.
All right, man, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
As I'm getting started on this tattoo, I'm working on hard edges and soft edges by creating these blood lines in there. And what it more or less does is it gives structure to the entire piece and holds it together over time. You know, Rob and I were sharing stories about our lives and whatnot, going back and forth, you know.
I've been reflecting on Route 91 and my military service, kind of reflecting on that and what this tattoo actually means. The love of country music kind of led us to going to Route 91, all these different years that they've had it. It was packed and everybody was making friends out of people you didn't even know and just having a great time, you know. I heard the rounds coming. I kind of out of the corner of my eye saw Jason Aldean running off the stage. And that's when my brother says that he was shot. I think my boss was shot at the same time, and our friend's mom that was there. She was kind of pulling on me. I was still looking at Mandalay Bay. We were headed towards cover.
And he saw the barrel flash. Him saying it's coming from Mandalay Bay and hearing people repeat it sent a lot of clarity across the crowd.
This was all going kind of in the same time frame of chest compressions, back to trying to get on the field to look for my brother and my family, to going to a tourniquet, to going over here and grabbing somebody's flannel to put the flannel on their head wound. And there came a point I had to make the decision to take my wife and get out of there because too many rounds were falling on top of us. It was a big decision, which really hurt me. I was working on a girl. I handed her off to friends. They were taking her through the VIP entrance, and we went about our way. I was just trying to do what I thought best. I was given that opportunity to help people by being where God put me that night. I helped keep it to 58, and I'm thankful that there wasn't more.
To actually hear Rob's story of how he actually saved lives that day was pretty incredible. I mean, I've got Rob just twisted up like a pretzel, trying to tattoo his forearm, and I don't think he's actually gotten a full view of the entire piece. We're gonna show him here in a minute and see what he thinks. All right, man, I think we're just about finished up here.
When he said he was done, I kind of went through like a wave of emotions because of all the things that I've been thinking about throughout the 9 hours. Tara Lynn showed up. She was way excited about this tattoo for me, so I'm glad she could be a part of it. I walk up to the mirror for the first time and I'm like awestruck. It's probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
What USA has done for this man, this most deserving man, we'll never forget it.
It's awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
For sure, man. I'm excited that Tara Lynn and Rob are both happy with the piece that I put on them. I hope this can give them some sort of closure.
Nolan was the most amazing artist I could have asked for. I can't wait to do more work with him in the future. Just an amazing experience from start to finish.
Hey, this is Nolan Wheeler. Thanks for watching this episode of Service and Ink. And if you could, please subscribe to watch more episodes.